Hey guys, it's Steez from NetsGC. Today I'm going to give you guys the complete package for the power forward right now that is going on in the 2K comp scene. Some of you guys might have their own preferences, whether you go a little bit taller, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit lighter, a little bit heavier. But right now in a lot of the 2K Pro-Am scene right now competitively, this is the power forward that a lot of people are using. So I wanted to put you guys onto some sauce here. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your power forward. Go to 6'8", 242 pounds, and always make your wingspan maxed out. You have to. It may drop your shooting a little bit, but don't let that throw you off too much because it's huge with being in the passing lanes. And we'll get to like the badges and the attributes over here. So for close shot, don't worry about your shooting badges don't worry about your inside badges as much. Just because you're a power forward, there's only so much you could be able to do anyways in the paint. You're not going to really be able to stick dunk, which seems to be like the only successful thing that really happens in the paint right now. So for close shot, go 55, driving layup 42, driving dunk 62, standing dunk 73, and for post control, throw that to a 32. Now, here's where you want to focus on. Like I said, your big ones are going to be your shooting and your defense, and then a little bit of playmaking. So for mid-range, go 85. For your three-point shot, go 78. And for free throw, go 75. Ever since the new patch update, I know shooting's been a little weird with like timing up your jump shots through contests and things like that. But what we're going to focus on here is you get your silver blinders. You should be able to have gold catch and shoot, and you get a little bit of dead eye. And also, just a side note, what I did with my floor setters for silver is I put my dead eye there because you're not always going to be shooting pockets, but you don't also want to lose your dead eye badge in the process. If you guys didn't know, there's a lot of badge regression this year if you're not using your badges. So I believe you're going to be shooting a decent amount of catch and shoot, so you don't have to worry about losing your gold catch and shoot. But that dead eye, you might not be shooting as many contested shots, so I think dead eye really helps out with floor setting that. Moving on to your playmaking, you want to have 86 pass accuracy, which is going to give you your gold break starter. And that's huge for obviously being a power forward or a center because you're going to grab your boards and you need to be able to throw the break, especially in this game. Break points are huge, and so you want to be able to make sure you get that out of your hands and into your point guard or shooting guard or lockdown who are out on the break. Ball handling needs to be at 56, and speed with all, put that at a 30. I know it sucks. You don't get to be, on a Giannis build out there and running the break on your own. But I haven't had a problem with it. I know a lot of the power forwards haven't really complained too much. There's just too many other things that you need to throw these attributes into, so you're going to have to sacrifice speed with ball. But I will say that, like, if you're a power forward and you feel like you need to be moving with the ball, like, way better, then, you probably need to relook at some things on the rest of your teammates if you feel like you need to have the ball that much at power forward. For interior defense, and this is where like we need to focus most on, 72 is what you need, and the reason why is because you're going to get silver anchor. I don't think you need bronze, or like I think bronze might be okay if you wanted to sacrifice it a little bit, just because the paint feels so weird right now. Like, if you're walled up in a good spot, you're either going to get contacted dunk on or you're not. Like, they either right stick dunk you as a center or they don't. So silver I think is fine. You don't need that gold or Hall of Fame because I've seen people who have it on gold, and if the center times his meter dunk, like, you're in trouble anyways. Like, so you just got to tip your cap at the end of the day. So I think anchor is perfect enough, but it also, with this type of defense and like the perimeter being an 87, the steal being a 91, block being an 87, offensive rebound being a 70, and the defensive rebound being 93, it still puts you at your gold workhorse, which is huge for if your lockdown does get a pluck and the ball's loose on the ground. You literally levitate to the ball, I feel like. So gold is like perfect for that, and this build gives you Hall of Fame box out beast, which is huge. If you're that type of power forward that loves boxing out, this is the badge for you. Also, with the gold rebounder and the vertical at the bottom, which you can see is at an 87, I feel like I always do really well outboarding people, especially if I'm in a 2-on-1 situation. I can grab a lot of boards with this, and you also get gold pogo stick, which we don't condone pogo stick that much, but you do get it on this build, so it works. Speed go to 80, acceleration 71, strength 90, vertical 87, and stamina 95. For me, I'm usually a West Coast player, so I'm a little bit more West Coast delayed. So but I still feel fine with the speed and acceleration. So for those of you that are East Coast players, or maybe you're in the Central, you guys should feel like totally smooth with this build. It should be fast enough. Like I said, this is the power forward that most power forward prospects and professionals are using right now. There could be a little tweaks, like minor here and there, but this is roughly the build. You guys can see what the shades are before we get on out of here. But these are the shades right here. If you made these shades, you should be right in how you made it. This is the power forward build that I've been using. I love it. I feel like I get a lot of steals. I feel like I shoot pretty well. And then like sending on back, like if your point guard sends you on backdoor cuts, I feel like you're going to be pretty successful on them, whether he throws you an oop or you just have to go dunk it. Just make sure you equip the right dunks. The jump shot I do use with my base right now is JT Thor. And then for your uppers releases, just make sure you guys do something that feels good and the release speed's fine. Throw it up to a 4 out of 4. Make sure it's on the highest speed, and you should have a pretty solid power forward build. But other than that, I'm going to get on out of here. Maybe next time I'll hit you guys with a 6'9 or 6'10 power forward build. If you guys want me to go a little bit taller, just let me know in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube, and we'll see you guys next time.